A couple more videos. The first is 2 issues addressed by a citrus fruit. So, and the thumbnail was like glamour and gears, so yeah. I assume that's it. Let's go.
So the time has come for the citrus fruit in your fridge to pop out so I can complain about one of my favorite games for the next 2 to 3 minutes so I can go back into the fridge only to get my juices squeezed out. Welcome to this video, by the way. I like your hair. You do have hair, right? I'm going to
chat tries to tell me I don't, but yes, I actually do.
complain about 2 things in Final Fantasy XIV, so buckle up. And if you have any points you'd like to throw out or maybe complain on, leave it in the comments down below. I'm gonna start with this beauty over here. The Glamour System. Now, if you're an average cat girl enjoyer, you'd probably be fucking the shit out of this thing day in and day out. And if
Dude, it's so true though. I mean, I don't. I fuck the shit out of my gill get buying glamour prisms because I'm too fucking lazy to use that convoluted shit. But anyway, that's my opinion.
If you're an average player that literally picked anything else besides Makote, then you're also dry humping the shit out of it. So what's the problem with it? Let me give you an analogy.
Okay. I'm ready, man.
Finally, I got that Gucci from Mole Savage after like 23 tries. Time to put it back in the glamour dresser.
The dressers barely have any storage since you used the majority of it for your ERP sessions with that Vieira.
What? Oh, f***.
Thank you, I'll take my Oscar for voice acting these 2 characters. Basically, the glamour dresser is very limited. Not allowing players to experiment and get crafty with glamours because of the limitation. We have many different pieces available to us from raids, trials, dungeons, and alliance raids, not to mention the crafted gear and purchasable gear. In total, we have 31 playable jobs. This includes Blue Mage and all crafting and gathering jobs, with only 400 glamour pieces available that can be eaten up in a matter of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's limiting and grueling.
He pretty much hits the nail on the head, man. Like, it's not enough. They've said they're adding more, but like, how long has that taken? And like, I guarantee they're not gonna add enough. Like, literally doubling the number for us to be able to have glamour plates for all our jobs, which some people are going to want. Never mind the fact that yes, you can link plates to jobs, but once again, there isn't enough plates. And then you can only do that in major cities, so if you're switching jobs just like anywhere else other than a major city, you're still fucked and you look like a fashion disaster. It's such an annoying system, and like, before I let him talk, I'm just gonna get my opinion out there. Like, this is one of my biggest gripes with this game. Like, glamour and stuff is really important to MMO players. Most of them that play the game a lot, because when you put so much time into one character, especially on this game, because you know you play everything on one character, you want that freedom to dress them up however you want, but the game just doesn't give you it. Like, the game touts freedom, but all its systems do the opposite. Now, I realize it's an engine issue, probably. I realize it's a server issue, probably, but it's not really an excuse. Like, it's, I mean, it is, because, like, that's probably fact. But, like, it's very strange. It's so strange. Move chat, I guess I can. Like, it's just, it makes so little sense to me. Like, this is something they really should have focused on more, I think. And, like, a lot of people are okay with it because, you know, they're used to the idea of just going to the inn. Because, you know, can't go to a house. And then, like, fucking about with it for 10 minutes, like, going through all the menus. Like, it's just such a convoluted system, man. For something that doesn't even grant you much freedom.
That's a strong word. Almost as strong as this next point I'm about to bring out. 15 glamour plates.
Yeah.
Need I say more? As mentioned earlier, we have 31 playable jobs. Now what if we exclude Blue Mage and all crafting and gathering jobs? Well, we still have 19 jobs. That's still not enough glamour plates to make unique glamours for each class available to us.
Yes.
Here's my solution, and if I see someone in the comments saying that this is a copy from World of Warcraft and you should accept the fact that it's a different game, then stop telling countries with Make it so that glamour is not needed to be put into the dresser, but just
Spicy.
discovered. Going through a dungeon, you can find a glamour piece and it's just recorded into your log. The dresser can stay as a sort of NPC to allow you to make glamour plates that are now 30 instead of 15, and if not 30, then at least 20. But then again, I doubt there is a problem to make it 100 glamour plates available besides UI stuffs. The next problem is gearing, because the gearing system is a bit annoying. It forces
Yeah, I mean, like, he's not wrong. It's like apparently they have addressed like the whole WoW thing. They've said like it's just not possible, which really sucks because like that really is the solution. Like, yeah, I know it's fucking trendy to hate on WoW lately, but like at the end of the day, some of their systems are a billion times better. And this is one of them. I think this one still exists, not just for engine issues, but also for like the whole RP aspect. And I get it, but it doesn't have to be that complicated, surely. Even Guild Wars 2 has that, then yeah, it's not even like exclusive to WoW. Like, it's just a better system. Please find a way. With my limited dev knowledge, I realize this falls on deaf ears because I know they probably can't do it for technical reasons. But God, it's like it's so important to people in this game.
players who want to progress with their main jobs to wait a whole week to get a single piece of armor or trinket. Let's not forget the fact that it takes 2 weeks to get a chest piece and 2 more weeks to get pants. Let's calculate the shit for a moment. We can only get 450 tomes every week. In order to get the full 590 set, you'll need to have a grand total of 3,135 tomes of astronomy. It takes 4 weeks to get 1,800 tomes, and guess what? That's only enough to buy a chest piece and pants. So we'll add another 4 weeks to get your head, gauntlet, and boot pieces. Not including trinkets and weapons, by the way. 4 weeks down the line, you get your trinkets. Throughout those 12 weeks, you just grind that 7 weeks of going through the last raid tier. And with that, you're going to be getting material so you can get your weapon. But sprinkle on another 500 tomes so you can get the weapon. Let's recap really quick. 1,650 tomes for the chest and pants, that's 4 weeks. 1,485 for head, gauntlets, and boots, that's another 4 weeks. 1,500 for trinkets, yeah, another 4 weeks down the line. And through those 12 weeks, you've already got your material so you can get your weapon. So that's 500 tomes for the weapon. 1 weekish. This in total is 5,135 tomes. In translation, it will have to take you a grand total of 12 weeks-ish. Which is about 3 months, 2.7 months, I guess. Now hold on a second, I know what you're thinking, but what about raiders? To be honest with you, I don't know. My Static and I are too busy wondering who the best girl is in Final Fantasy instead of getting funked by the fire chicken. But Tomes of Astronomy is more open to casual players, which is why I'm focusing on that rather than the Savage tiers. 2.7 months is still a lot when you think about all the jobs that you can play. If you only play tanks, then it would take you, let's see, 12 weeks for one class, 21 weeks for each tank weapon. Yep, I figured it out.
Just get Savage gear instead. It doesn't solve the problem. Like, we've been over this a lot lately, since this is quite like a hot topic right now. Like, it suddenly burst out the woodwork. Everyone's realized, wait, this sucks now. And it's been like that for a while. But like, whether you're a casual just getting terms, or you're a raider mixing the two, the bottom line is, you still want to gear multiple jobs. If it was just one job, it's like 2.5 months would be okay, because you're not even at the next patch yet. That's okay. But the problem is there's 19 jobs and like 5, 6, 7 different gear sets to get as a result. So whether you raid or not, like, it doesn't matter. It's still a long fucking time. Who gets full tome gear? People that don't raid. That's who gets full tome gear. And yeah, that's a lot, and that's a long time. Like, if you mix it with raid bis, it might take less time, depending on how fast you're progging. But that still doesn't remove the fact that it's still a long time, and gearing multiple jobs, casual or raider, is a problem. Like, a massive problem. I don't know if raising to 900 is right. You know, I don't really know what the solution is. You know, like it's a combination of the tome cap and the amount of currency required, the amount of books required to buy the raid gear. But it's just so, like, it's getting too long now. Of course, they want to keep you playing, and that makes sense. But like, it's too far in the other direction now.
It's going to take you 33 fucking weeks. That is 7.5 months. Which is contradicting in a game like this, whose philosophy is literally that you can play all 19 jobs on one character. Here's the solution. Either lower all the prices of the tombstone gear or increase the weekly cap of tomes you can get in a week. Remember, 19 jobs.
This math is off the principles there. It's fine.
It's annoying if some players want to be all-rounded players, but they can't because their tanks and healers don't have the right eye level to do any content. That's all I have to complain about today. Thank you for watching. This channel is a fucking mess, but I'm still finding my footing. Subscribe because it's free or some shit. Like if you agree. Like if you disagree. Also send my video to a strummer so they can disagree with me for content. That's all I have for today. Take care and bye-bye.
I mean, like, I don't... Okay, I actually meant to click this, but just not that quickly. I actually don't disagree, like... like, at all. And I think, you know, a lot of us don't disagree, to be honest. Hey, Zesh. But hey, it is what it is, man. Like, this is a big topic. Hopefully they take notice. It's everywhere right